Hello children, in today's video lesson of science, we are going to revise some of the very important questions from chapter number 11, Human Eye, the Colorful World. All these questions have been asked in the previous years of CBSE board examination, so it will be a good revision to all of you for understanding as to which type of questions are usually asked in the board examination. So have a look at all the questions. What is dispersion of white light? State its cause. Draw a ray diagram to show the dispersion of white light through a glass prism. The question was asked for 3 marks in the exam, and you can just see that the question is divided into 3 parts. So what is dispersion of white light? The splitting of light into its 7 constituent colors due to refraction is called as dispersion of white light. For writing the definition, 1 mark will be given. Next part of the question, state its cause. So when entering a medium like glass, light of different colors bend at different angles with respect to incident beam. Since white is a composite or combination of 7 different colors, it splits into spectrum of 7 colors when entering a prism, and that causes the phenomena which is called as dispersion of light. So for writing this, again 1 mark will be given. Last part of the question is draw a ray diagram for that. So you are aware that this is the diagram for dispersion of white light into the glass prism. And just for extra information, you can also mention there that violet color bends the most while red bends the least. Alright, and for writing this and drawing the diagram, another 1 mark will be given. Next question, this is give reason and it was asked for 2 marks. The extent of deviation of a ray of light on passing through a prism depends on the color. Give reason for this. So the answer is the refractive index of glass is different for different color of light. Second point is due to larger wavelength, the red color is least scattered and travel to very large distance. And for writing these 2 points, you will be given 2 marks. Let's move to the next question. Rainbow is an example of dispersion of sunlight. Justify this statement by explaining with the help of labeled diagram and the formation of rainbow in the sky. List 2 essential conditions for observing a rainbow. So look at this children. Again, the question was asked for 3 marks and divided into 3 parts. So we have to justify the statement that rainbow is an example of dispersion of light. This is a natural phenomena which we observe in nature. So you write like this, that after it rains, the water droplets are present in the atmosphere, and all these water droplets, they act like tiny prism by the sunlight. So they refract and disperse the incident sunlight, then reflect it internally, and then finally the light is refracted again when it comes out of the raindrop. So formation of rainbow is the combination of 3 phenomena children, and then we see the color in a rainbow because of dispersion of sunlight inside the raindrop. So in your own word also you can write the answer that formation of rainbow is combination of 3 phenomena, that is refraction, total internal reflection, and then dispersion of light. Alright, then for writing this we will be given 1 mark. Then the diagram, this is very important, that how the sunlight enters into the water droplet, then there is total internal reflection there, and then again there is refraction and dispersion of white light into 7 constituent colors. For drawing the diagram, you will be given 1 mark, and the last part of the question is write 2 essential conditions for observing the rainbow. So the essential conditions are that the sun should be at the opposite side of the viewing direction. This is the first condition. And second is suspended water droplets must be present in the air. So you can see rainbow only after it rains. And for writing these 2 conditions, 1 mark will be given. And this is how 3 marks is divided into parts. Next question, that how did Newton show that the white light of sun contains 7 colors using 2 identical prisms? This is a very famous question, and it is being asked in the exams in different manner. There are so many times the question has been asked only by changing the language. Draw the ray diagram to show the path of light when 2 identical prisms are arranged together in inverted position with respect to each other, and a narrow beam of white light is allowed to fall obliquely on one of the faces of that prism. Easy question and very popular question for asking into the board exam. So this question was asked for 2 marks, and usually it's asked for maybe say 3 marks also. So let's see the answer first. Newton passed white light from the sun through the glass prism, obtaining its spectrum of 7 colors. He still needed proof that there weren't any other possible colors. For this, he placed a second identical prism in an inverted position with respect to the first prism and observed a white light emerging from the other side of the second prism. This showed that sunlight is made up of combination of 7 colors. So for writing this, you can write this in your own words also. 1 mark was given, and then 1 mark was given for the diagram. And this is how the question was asked for 2 marks. But in different manner, the question was asked for 3 marks in this manner. So read both the questions carefully and just check out. Answer is absolutely the same, but the way question was asked was different and the marking was also different. Alright, let's go to the next question. A star sometimes appears brighter and sometimes, fainter. What is this effect called as? And state the reason for this effect. So the effect is called as twinkling effect or twinkling of stars. And what is the reason for this? So the reason is this happens due to atmospheric refraction of sunlight. The atmosphere has different layers, and the gradual change in the refractive index of different layers of atmosphere causes atmospheric refraction, and straight undergoes multiple refraction. So the fluctuation in the position of the star occurs continuously due to the changing amount of light entering the eye. The star sometimes appears brighter and sometimes it appears fainter, and this causes twinkling of star. So this question was asked for 2 marks, and so it was kind of give reason also. Next question is, what is the color of clear sky during the daytime? Give reason for it. So this is also very, very popular question among the examiners, and twinkling of star and blue color of the sky is always asked in different manner in board exam every year. So let's see the answer. So the sky appears blue in color during the daytime, and the reason for that is when the sunlight passes through the atmosphere having molecules of air and other fine particles whose size is smaller than the wavelength of a visible light, these molecules and particles scatter the blue light more strongly than other colors of the spectrum. This is because the wavelength of blue color is more. This scattered blue light enters into our eye, and therefore the sky appears blue to us during the daytime. You can write this answer according to your understanding, and you can get credit of 2 full marks for this. So these were some of the important questions, children. We will continue discussing the questions in the next video lesson. Until then, bye and take care.